Hi, I'm Ron Wilson, host of In the Garden. Now, if you're out in your yard right now and you look out and you look at your evergreens, especially the pines and the spruce, and the arborvitae, and you see that they're starting to turn yellow and brown to the inside of the plant, typically not an issue. Now, with the drought that we've had this year, you're going to see more of that happening than usual in the past, but that's a natural fall shedding of the needles. They dropped several years back, or last year's needles, on the inside of the plant. They do it every fall, but this year you may see it a bit more extreme than in the past years because of the drought. Now, if they lose the needles all the way to the end of the branches, different story. But as long as they're losing them out and the new growth is still there for the end of from this year's growth, then you're good to go. I always tell folks this time of the year, take a garden hose out with a strong stream of water and just knock all those brown needles out of there. That way it doesn't worry you when you come home and you see those on the inside. Japanese yews, hollies, azaleas, rhododendrons, they'll all lose their needles in the springtime. But there are many of the evergreens that do it in the fall, and that's what you're seeing. Plant of the week this week, we've got two of them for you. Joe Strecker picked this one out. It's Liriope, sometimes called lily turf. There are green varieties, there are variegated varieties, great in the shade, great in the sun. Will tolerate the roots around a tree, so it makes a nice ground cover, low hedge, gives you that grassy look. Blue spike that comes up in the summertime for the flower, but Liriope being used a lot more in the landscape. Again, sun or shade. And how about this particular plant? This is a late summer and fall bloomer. It's called toad flower, or toad lily sometimes. Kind of an interesting looking plant during the growing season, nothing spectacular, but when all of these buds start to form on here, then all of a sudden these flowers open up. You look at that up close. If you look at it from a distance, you kind of go, it doesn't look like much. But you look at these flowers up close, unbelievable what you see. Isn't that gorgeous? They're a white flower, then they look like they've been spray painted with lavenders. There are some reds. There are several different colors. But look at that particular flower. This is just covered with them. Again, it's a late summer bloomer into the fall season as well. It's called toad flower. Foliage is okay, just a usual looking perennial during the season. But man, when these flowers come on, absolutely gorgeous. Really unusual. Again, toad flower, loves the shade. Take a little bit of morning sun, afternoon shade, slightly moist area as well. But this is a perennial that gives you late summer and early fall color. For more great gardening information, visit our website at ronwilsononline.com.